And yes, once again, YouTubers, we come to question 5, the last one in this series, 5 Questions for Atheist by God is Real 101. These are my responses to that video. Question 5 is another, I don't know, not as strange of a question as the last one, because I don't think I've ever seen the last one before, number 4, that question before. I have seen a similar variation of this number 5, but it's not a very common one, at least not that I've seen. So this should be kind of interesting. Question number 5 is, as an atheist, do you find that your life is more fulfilling than a Christian's? And if so, why? No, I don't know. I don't know. Is my life more fulfilling than yours? Is your life more fulfilling than mine? How could we ever tell? I mean, I kind of get where he's coming from here, and of course I don't know, because he really didn't explain the reasoning behind these questions, and I'm hoping that that he's eventually going to come back and revisit these 5 questions and tell us more about why he chose these questions and what the point is that he's trying to make with them. But I imagine it's something like he hears atheists say that, our lives are full of reason and logic and paying attention to reality, and yours are full of nothing but superstition and fancy, and how unfulfilling that life must be, or whatever, I don't know. Or he's, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that I've heard Christians before say how terrible life must be for you as an atheist. How could you possibly be happy and fulfilled like we are, because we have Jesus, and Jesus makes us happy and everything. Lots of things make lots of different people happy. You know, are Christians on the whole more happy than non-Christians? Are believers in any particular religion in the whole more happy than non-believers? I don't think so. If that is the case, I'd like to see where that information comes from. One study that I am aware of, and I'm too lazy to Google it now. I guess maybe I'll leave a link in the underbar. There was a study done not too long ago where they were looking at people who attend church regularly. And people who attended church regularly were, according to these surveys or questionnaires that they were given, they were more happy than people who didn't attend church regularly. And on that basis alone, you might figure, well, that's because they are strong in their belief and strong in their relationship with Jesus, and therefore Jesus is making them happier. But it may not be that, because I don't know that much about the study. Were they just doing Christian churches? Were they doing particular Christian churches? I mean, are Catholics, for example, happier than Baptists, or Baptists happier than Catholics? Or Christians versus Jews or Muslims, or whatever. A lot of that, while I don't doubt that the study got the results that it said, like anything else, I'm not exactly sure how to interpret those results. It could be that people who attend church service regularly are people who generally socialize more. I mean, let's face it, church service is more than just getting to know Jesus. It is also getting out there and being with your fellow man. In the study, did they control for people who had just as much social contact as the people who went to church, but it was other than church contact? Did they control for that kind of thing? If they didn't, then I don't think that you can rightfully conclude, therefore it is going to church that makes you happy, or therefore it is getting right with Jesus that makes you happier. So I don't know. I don't think that believing or non-believing makes you happy. What I think makes you happy is pursuing goals that you have. And if your goal is to get closer to Jesus and you're pursuing it, well, then you're going to be happier than someone who isn't pursuing their goals. And if your goal is getting on YouTube and bashing religion and you're doing it, well, then, you're pursuing your goals. So it seems to me that you would be happier than someone who wants to pursue their goals but is frustrated and it can't do it. And that's a source of unhappiness in their life. So on the whole, do I think that atheists are more or less fulfilled in their life? And here I'm equating fulfillment with happiness. I don't know if you mean the same thing with those things. I don't know. That's just what I'm using because you don't really explain. But no, I don't think that any one group is necessarily more fulfilled than any other group. I don't think that believing makes you more fulfilled. I don't think that not believing makes you more fulfilled. What I do believe is that not believing in superstitious things like religion makes you more reality-centered. But I don't know. Is that important for fulfillment? Maybe not. Anyway, so that's the end of these 5 questions. I would like you, God is Real, to come back and revisit your 5 questions. Give us explanations for why you chose the questions that you did, what points you're trying to make with each of these questions. And I would really appreciate it if you took my answers into account and responded to those. But I know you've got many more in common, so you don't have to focus on me if you don't want to. But I'd like it. Anyway, thank you very much.